Welcome back to Insight. What's up, you all? So maybe you just finished up a certification or a boot camp, or maybe you just recently got one of these bad boys and you don't have any job experience and you're trying to figure out how can I display my skills and talents to an employer. What I'm going to do today is go over a couple of things that you can do to show an employer the different skills. So the first one is a digital portfolio, and a lot of you all have probably heard about this one already. You can use cloud services like Dropbox or Microsoft's OneDrive to create a folder and upload your different types of files into these folders. You can make that file shareable or that folder shareable with different employers when they ask for your different portfolios. So the great thing about this is that it's easy to share. You can put your things into this one location, and it's just this one link. You don't have to worry about doing something like creating a web page or sending all these different individual files. Another thing about this, if you do want to send individual files, you do have the option when you're creating these digital portfolios in these cloud services like Dropbox and OneDrive. Another thing, so I'm talking about the digital portfolio now, and you can include a lot of links and things that I'm going to be talking about a little bit later on in the video into this digital portfolio. So keep that in mind as we go through the rest of the things that you can do to show your skills and talents. But that's it for digital portfolios. On to the next one. And one of the most popular platforms to do this on is YouTube. A lot of people create entire businesses, and that's how they create their income, by creating these tutorial videos and these informational videos. So that's something that you can do while you're looking for a job. You could potentially be earning some money, or you may blow up and get popular, and that could be your job, being a social media, I guess, informer, and not necessarily an influencer, but you could be an influencer as well. Other popular social media platforms like TikTok. What I love about TikTok and is that you can create, or you're forced to create, really concise videos. So when you're creating tutorial videos on TikTok, you get straight to the point. So it's one of my big pet peeves about tutorial videos on YouTube, is that it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to get into something that takes 5 seconds to do. Again, you got Instagram Reels, and you can do that same kind of thing with TikTok. You're creating these concise videos. You also can put videos on Instagram and make them longer, kind of similar to what you can do on YouTube. And Twitter. So just keep all those things in mind, and it's a great way to show different skills like tutorials, step through, click throughs, and things like that. Testimonials is another great way to show the skills that you have and to show the satisfaction that your customers or clients or people that you help have for the services that you provided. So when I was a boy, computers were really just coming into popularity, like late 90s. So a lot of people didn't know how to fix computers, and I was a nerd. I always watched Call for Help and buy PC magazines and just read all about computers. So I was pretty good at fixing computers. I would go around the neighborhood and fix people computers and things of that nature. So if you're doing something similar to that today, it's probably more technical than what I was doing back then. But if you have a website or a LinkedIn page, a LinkedIn profile, you can have people that you've helped out, be it family, friends, or customers, go on to that and leave testimonials and talk about the services that you provided. Even better, if you have a website to put all this stuff on, you can have them write a testimonial and then just put like a quote on your website some type of way to display what the customer said about your services. Oh yeah, one more thing. You also can get videos and audios now. So I was in the when I was a boy mindset, and audio and video wasn't that big of a thing, but everything is audio and video now. So you can get a video clip, record a customer talking about the services that you provided, or just get an audio clip, or if you just get the video clip and just want to rip the audio and put it on there, however you want to do it. But whatever multimedia aspect you can add to your portfolio is probably all the better. So my next one was write a book, something that I did to help people out. Depending on how much of an expert you are in an area, you can write a book to let sell or give to people as a reference or a tool that they can use for a specific area in their life or career. Maybe you're not that advanced or that much of an expert in your area yet, but that is an option. It doesn't necessarily have to be a book. It could be a pamphlet, it could be a workbook, a guidebook. It doesn't have to be this big comprehensive like 100, 200, 300 page. It could just be some type of document that you can give out to or share with a potential employer that people have used to help them out in some type of way. And the last one is creating a sample. So that's the best way to show that you know how to do something besides doing it right there in front of a person, is providing them with the sample. So a lot of art people and architecture people already know about this because they have to have portfolios when they go through their different reviews in their college career. But if you are more of a tech person or an engineer or programmer, you can create a executable file that you can share. It doesn't have to be like a full-blown out program, but it could be just enough to show them that you know how to do a specific thing, or where you are more of an expert, what area you're more of an expert in. If you can get that uploaded to one of the app stores like the App Store or Google Play, that's even greater because they can download it and test it out on their phone. If you want to put some type of executable file that needs to be ran on a PC into your digital portfolio, that's great because they can get download it and run it like that. So just keep that in mind when you're creating your digital portfolio, that these examples and samples are great ways, and in my opinion probably the best way to show that you know your stuff. And that's it for today's Infosode. I hope you got something from this video. And until next time, make sure that you go and check out my book, The Struggle is Real, From High School to Careers. It's a great tool for high school and college students trying to figure out what they want to do in their careers and just helping them navigate that time frame in their life. Make sure that you check me out on all the social medias, and until next time, keep your dreams in sight. Peace.